Kia ora from the Changi airport. As you can see, Singapore. I am transiting in Singapore, going from India, coming back home to New Zealand, and I thought, what's a better place to do an immigration update than making it super authentic when you are traveling. So I was in India for 2 weeks with my colleagues in here. We were there in Delhi and in Mumbai, meeting with lots of professionals that are going to make excellent addition to our workforce someday. Amazing people that want to make New Zealand their new home. Some people want to study. So it was a really good trip. What was really eye-opening for me was that our brand, the New Zealand brand, it still stands strong. But we've got some massive issues with our settings. And we've got some massive issues in the constant change that has been happening in this space. What became pretty clear from all the people that I met is, we've got elections in a couple of days. Whichever government comes in, the policies will change. And so it has become quite clear that people are very skeptical of making New Zealand their new home because of the inconsistent decisions, because of the change in policies. So I think we do, as a country, need stability in our immigration settings, and we need a business as usual kind of state. What else is changing in the immigration space? Because politics is the flavor right now, I have put together an article which actually, it's for your tea time reading. It's about a 3-minute read, but it does say what the key four political parties are saying, what their plans are going to be for immigration if they come into power. It's very interesting. You must have a read. Most of the employers know that the 90-day clause, the trial period, is going to be removed. Labour brought that change, and whilst it doesn't impact a lot of businesses, it definitely impacts, not in a great way, those small businesses that do want to make sure that they're protected, they've got the right person in there. So businesses will need to learn how to navigate this. The other change that is coming is that by the end of October, the green list is going to have more occupations added to it. Example, panel readers, so that's great. I think the flavor number 2 of the month is the exponential increase in job check processing times. So that went from a couple of days to a week and a bit to over a month. And it is quite frustrating, and I share that frustration with many of you because it came with no notice from immigration. There was one piece of comms that came out last month that said that there have been delays, but most applications that are decision ready are still looking at being processed within 10 working days. I can tell you across the board, not just us, but across the board, no job checks are being processed that quickly. There's massive delays. We have raised this quite seriously with immigration, and we are awaiting a response. There is going to be a 3-month extension on those that have got a recovery visa. Doesn't really help a lot in the bigger scheme of things, but there's still a 3-month extension. And I think the key thing is that if you are someone that is interested in immigration, if you are a recruiter that gets impacted by immigration, if you're an HR manager that has got migrants on visas, or if you're a business that's looking at venturing into immigration, or a business that's already reliant on international workforce, then we've got our event, which is a panel event. It's a post-election panel event which is focused on the sustainability of immigration and its future on the 30th of November. It's in Auckland. In the evening, we've got drinks. I would love to catch up with you guys. We've got an amazing panel of experts that are going to be talking about what immigration looks like. And because by then, hopefully the dust would have settled with whichever incoming party is going to be governing our country, we would know for a lot more certainty what the immigration settings are going to look like and what that would mean for you as a business. So if you haven't yet booked your seat, then please do that now. Anyway, we're going to go out. Heard that it is absolutely humid and hot outside, but I love Singapore. So we're going to go out, do some sightseeing, see a few things, and then come back to catch our evening flight and then be back home tomorrow morning. Enjoy. Take care.